Ding dong, the Aristocats calling. That's right, I'm asking O'Malley and the Alley Cats and the Aristokittens and even Roquefort the Mouse. See, he's right here in this cover by Al Hubbard to help me talk today about a different kind of Disney licensee. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've covered some prolific Disney licensees, such as Viewmaster, and biggest of all, Golden Books, which is also known as Western Publishing, or Whitman. That company, in another form, and now owned by Random House, is still a Disney licensee to this day. But some of the Disney licensees over the years have only produced a small amount of Disney licensed product, and even so, it can be kind of special and fun. So today we're going to look at Avon. Avon, which is still in existence today, is well known as a door-to-door beauty and personal care product service and was really popular, I would say, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and was originally founded to empower women to have an independent income. So, of course, most of its representatives were women, and although I'm sure door-to-door was a big part of it, I think it was more of a network thing where Avon representatives tapped into their neighborhoods, their children's schools, and so forth to find customers for the very fine products that Avon had.
Avon calling.
And I think that's one thing that's important about it. Whatever its business model, it was backed up by excellent product. Naturally, most of this product was aimed at women, but since those women had children, and children are always a big part of gift giving, especially say for Christmas, Avon had many amazing products over the years for children, and the personal care products for them was usually, of course, shampoo and the like. To make it very appealing, they had some really imaginatively designed containers that also served as toys, often bath toys. So they had many of their own characters and concepts based on public domain characters like Little Red Riding Hood. But they also licensed some cartoon characters. And in about 1970, Disney was one of their licenses. So let's take a look at what they produced at that time. We'll start right at the top with Mickey Mouse. And of course, this was a big deal. There was even a giveaway coloring book that the representatives could simply give to their customers and, more importantly, their children. This was, of course, a promotional tool. It really showed the importance of Mickey Mouse to Avon at that time. And I have a copy of this coloring book somewhere, but I couldn't put my hands on it, so we'll just show you a picture. But at any rate, here is the box. The product was Bubble Bath. And I know that it has its own charm, but this is not my favorite drawing of Mickey Mouse. And starting, I think, in about 1968, this drawing was pretty popular. Here they kind of have this marquee name and lights type logo or font. And the bottle itself is really well done. It's kind of a soaky idea that the bubble bath is inside this bottle that is in the shape of Mickey, and of course, once it's empty, it's a toy. So really well done, very appealing. And I think even more well done than Mickey is Pluto. Again, we'll take a look at the box, and it's a companion piece, naturally, and this is shampoo. So again, we have this really nice box, and the drawing of Pluto is really wonderful. And here he is on the back as well. It says, "Clean, shiny hair is so much fun. Shampoo, rinse, repeat." Classic, right? No tears with this super gentle shampoo. And again, Avon had really quality products. So their shampoo, their bubble bath, whatever it was really well produced and formulated. But here is Pluto himself. He's irresistible. And again, I think even better than the Mickey bottle. He's fully rendered all around, whereas the Mickey is only on the front, if you will. And as nicely done as the Mickey, I think, is, the Pluto is even more well done. And doggone it, we like him. As I mentioned, Avon was a Disney licensee in about 1970, and 1970, of course, meant the Aristocats. So, of course, there was Aristocats themed product coming from Avon. Now, the Aristocats was a huge, huge hit in 1970, so we can only assume that this was a great thing for Avon. Here we have the Aristokittens soap trio, otherwise known as the Aristokittens. We have Marie, Toulouse, and Berlioz. Let's take a look inside this beautifully designed box. Very Aristocat-ish design there. Open this up. And let's see how they package this. A styrofoam container, and inside 3 little kittens. And this, of course, as the box indicates, are pieces of soap, and they're really beautifully done. It's kind of fun to note that in reality, these are all identical designs here in molds, just the colors are different, as if the kittens themselves were identical triplets like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, but of course they are not. Here they are out of the box. They have a really beautiful fragrance, very clean, and they are really fun. And I don't know that it's a common thing that this box didn't even seem to be opened, but were there collector kids or collector moms and dads that got this and just displayed them like this and didn't use them as soap? These obviously were great gifts, and sometimes with these fancy soaps, I wonder if often they were not even used because they were so pretty. It almost seems like a shame to scrub your grubby hands with them, but at any rate, here they are right out of the box. Another Aristocats themed product from Avon, and as far as I know, it's the only other one, is Duchess. And that makes sense to go along with her 3 kittens. Here's Mama Cat, Duchess, the star of the Aristocats. So beautifully done here on the box, and some fancy aristocratic luxury settings here, beautifully done. And this is shampoo. So here's the top of the box. Again, it says the same thing on the back as it did on the Pluto box. The gentle shampoo, that's no tears. And let's take a look at this. Now, I probably should have mentioned that the Mickey bottle is full, while Pluto is empty. But you can often find these Avon products with the shampoo or whatever it is still inside, and this is the case here. This is a full bottle of shampoo in this Duchess shaped container. It's really this stylized version of Duchess, which I think is just delightful. So she has her collar just like Duchess does in the box or the movie. I don't know how well you can see it here on the bottle, but she has her paw up in that kind of sweet, demure gesture, and this really lovely look on her face, and it's just extremely well done. Now, the bottle does have this sort of dimensional face for Duchess, but it's very interesting. They probably saved some money by making it not too dimensional, so it does give it that stylized, almost flat look, maybe more like the Cats in Gay Paris, which was not a Disney movie. In later years, Avon has produced some wonderful product, almost like premiums, I guess you could say, like Mickey's Christmas Carol ornaments, Christmas being an important time of year for them, as it is for any business, and jewelry, and all kinds of things. But I really love the vintage appeal of the designs and the look of these. And even though Aristocats was a huge Disney hit, and of course was heavily licensed, it seems to me the Aristocats and merchandise is a little hard to come by. So it's really fun to have some Aristocats product, especially something that is so appealingly designed. So that's just a brief look at Avon and its products, and we're going to take another look at Avon in a future video, so be sure and stay tuned for that. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment too. Maybe you can let me know what's your favorite Disney licensee, or if your mom or even dad sold Avon, or you still buy Avon products today. But whatever you choose to say, I would love to hear from you in the comments. But in the meantime, please join us for our next video when our sponsors will be Crustios, Wakey Flakes, and Crinkle Crunch. Oops, I mean Crumbly Crunch.